So diolch yn fawr iawn, Jayde, am wneud y cyfres arbennig hon yn edrych yn ôl ar dy amser di efo Iaith Ar Daith. Dwi'n hapus iawn I ddyweld di. Beth wyt ti'n cofio o Iaith Ar Daith?
What do I remember about being a guest on Iaith Ar Daith? Dwi'n cofio... dwi'n araf.
Oh.
Dwi'n araf Cymraeg.
Wyt ti wedi siarad Cymraeg ar ôl Iaith Ar Daith?
Have I spoken Welsh since Iaith Ar Daith?
Oh, superb. You're understanding really, really well.
Dwi wedi siarad Cymraeg. I'm speaking Welsh often. I get to be around a Welsh person all the time, so I just ask her lots of questions.
Sut oedd y broses dysgu? Oedd y dysgu yn anodd? Oedd y dysgu yn hawdd? Nes di joio dysgu Cymraeg?
Dwi'n joio trio dysgu siarad Cymraig.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Da iawn. Da iawn. This is really superb, Jayde. I'm really very, very pleased and very proud of you. Da iawn.
I like your app and I'm really good on it, but to take me off of the app and have me chat to someone is really difficult.
It's a huge step. It's a real clash of gears, and there's a right time for it to happen, and all of this stuff is kind of ahead of the right time. But I'm genuinely, I mean, this is absolutely terrific. I'm really, really pleased. Well done.
Oh, the other day, Babs and I went and picked up a van to do some moving, and the man at the van station, he was being really slow, and I was talking to Babs in Welsh about how slow he was being, and so that was quite nice to be able to communicate with my friend in a sort of secret language. That was quite nice.
Watch out for the first terrifying time when you're talking about somebody behind their back in Welsh and they turn out to speak Welsh.
I mean, wouldn't you just be chuffed that someone else was speaking Welsh?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I think I've done about 12 hours or something like that on the app, and I intend on having many more hours under my belt, because I know that there's going to be a switch at some point where I just start speaking it. I'm not really there yet. It's just that fear that you always talk about, that fear of being wrong. It's easy for me to be wrong when it's just me on my own here with the app, but when you're in front of someone else whose entire identity is the language that you are trying to speak, there is a sense of I think it's more profound fear. But I hope with more work on the app I'll just be fluent, and you'll see the next time you'll see me, Aran, I'll be in Publicum or round around.
Well, there's some really interesting stuff in there. One of the things I'd like to flag up, that sense of fear that you're talking about, which is I think it's an inevitable experience. I think almost everybody has it. It's your brain looking out for you. It's your brain saying, I don't have the language skills for this particular environment, so I'm going to feel afraid, because afraid is the flag that gets us to respond to the dangerous situation. You don't have to push through that fear. You can just let that fear be the little thing that tells you, yeah, I'm actually not quite ready for this yet. Thank you. I'm going to do some more stuff. And when you get to the stage where you've got enough in the bank and you're in an environment that you're happy with, your brain will say, you know what, I'm happy for you to use Welsh in this other environment with somebody you don't know so well now. And when it feels like the right thing to do, then it's easy to crack on with. I would suggest that when you hit 20 hours in app, you ping me on WhatsApp, and we have a catch-up call then, and we look at what's going on, how it's all working for you, and then I can give you some recommendations about what the next set of things are to do. And they will probably involve, going out to pubs with people you like, which I think is a very good way to learn a language.
I mean, on top of what you've just offered and what I have in my life, I think I'll be absolutely fine. It's definitely, there's been a few days where I could not stop my brain saying sentences, where I just couldn't stop thinking the same sentence. But I kept repeating it, and that was quite an intense day.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds it's a brilliant sign that you've got neurological change going on. That can only happen when you've done the hard yards to build the new synapses, and then the brain really wants to hammer away at consolidating them. So that's a superb sign. Well, look, if you want any extra help from me at any stage, you're always more than welcome. It's been an absolute delight working with you, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what else you'll be doing with the language. I look forward to your first stand-up show in Welsh.
I mean, that'll be cool. I'd really love to do that.
anytime you feel I can help, just let me know. Don't be a stranger.
I won't at all. I've really enjoyed this process. It's been really surprisingly, I felt it's been really wholesome. I feel like this has been the most useful time I've spent doing any telly job in a long time. So thank you very much for being part of that process.
Well, thank you for the thank yous, and thank you for that as well. That's just so lovely to hear. I really, really appreciate that. That's yeah, I'll remember that one. Thank you. And yeah, I look forward to the next time we get to see each other and have a bit of a chat in Welsh.
I thank you very much, Aran, and yeah, it's been fab. Thanks so much.
Diolch yn fawr. Diolch ti, Jayde.